type I always dream for. If I had you, it'd be greed. If I thought I need more, love your patience, free spirit, and ambitions for more. Understand I go hard, focused on a bigger score. You and I is what I take these risks for. Don't wanna see you spend your whole life scrubbing floors. Rather see you sliding across marble floors. Been at peace ever since I found me a more. Make me wanna settle down, stop chasing whores. I'm hearing wedding bells, never felt like this before. You give me peace in the midst of war. Cause I'm addicted to you, baby, and you got me fiending for more.
I'm addicted to you.
It's been a rough ride on this rocky road. Lover's lane got many twists and turns, but since your heart is pure as gold, I'm a fiend for your soul, cause you're food for my soul. I can cruise with control if I don't lose my control. You are euphoria, I just want more, yeah. I adore me or more, I swear I want more, yeah. You are the apple in my eye, the candle with no light. Just waiting on my flame so you can see through the night. I am high as a kite when you're in my near sight, and I'm geeking for your presence when you vanish through the night. Just wanna rip through them panties and take me a bite. They say nothing is forever, but I need you for life.
Yep, you can. What's up? Yeah, baby, I'm back again. I know y'all saw me yesterday, but I'm back. That was a little snippet or whatever. Welcome to Miss Me After Dark. Open, unbiased conversation. Real people, real stuff. Real people doing real things in our community. Bossed up, baby. Miss Me After Dark. Let's go.
All right.
Okay. So, today, we have, so first of all, it's a beautiful, absolutely beautiful Thursday today. The weather is amazing here in St. Louis. No bad news coming across my phone, and I am feeling super blessed. Let's just give it up for that first and foremost. You know? Now, as we know, everybody that listens to my show on a regular, which I have quite a few little listeners or whatever. I appreciate y'all. But I have a guest today. Actually, I have two. I'm excited about both of these women. First of all, they're women in the game, and we're going to give it up for that. And they doing big things in the community as well as all over the country. But as everyone knows that listens to my show knows, I never introduce my guests. I never introduce my guests because I always feel that I can never introduce a person better than they can introduce themselves. So guest number one that's sitting right here at the table with me. Tell the people, who are you?
I am motivational comedian Miss Woody. And some know me as Marshall Woodland.
Okay, that's it?
Well,
really? That's all you do? You a motivational comedian,
I'm
that's
the
it?
button lady. I'm the website hookup lady. The t-shirt lady.
Okay.
Oh, the mother of 9 lady.
Okay.
The retired postal worker lady. Retired metro lady. Retired cab lady. Is that enough?
Shit, no. You done retired a lot of damn jobs already. Wait a minute. Which one did you keep? The homeless lady.
Yeah, the in homeless mission lady.
Right.
You name it. That's me.
Okay.
I'm always being creative and finding ways to make a difference. How about that?
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're here to wait a minute. We're gonna talk about that in 1 second. Well. Guest number 2. Welcome home, first of all.
Thank you. I don't see y'all.
You don't see us?
No.
Okay. We can see you. You can see your beautiful self. We can see your beautiful self.
Oh, well, anyway.
Okay, guest number 2, who are you?
I am comedian Miss Arkansas.
Okay.
By the way of St. Louis, California, Las Vegas.
Yeah, you've been on a whirlwind tour, baby. You've seen it all, done it all. You've done quite a bit coming from St. Louis, Missouri.
Yes, I told him last night I got my gold tooth over on page many years ago.
Did you really?
Yes.
Okay. Well, welcome home. We miss you. We haven't seen you in a while. It's refreshing to see your face, boo.
Yes.
It's
I
refreshing to
was
see.
so honored when she asked me to be a part of her event. I was like, sure.
Yes.
And but God been allowing me to go all around the world to do comedy. And I just got added on to a stage play June the 24th in Little Rock, Arkansas.
Oh,
so I'm
wow.
excited about that also.
Okay, congratulations. Congratulations. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Love it.
And I was coming out here for this event, but when God go to blessing, the devil start messing.
Of course.
Man, y'all saw on the news the other day, I can say it was my grandchild. Ever since he been able to talk, that's what he called me, grandmama. And my granddaughter actually found her little brother in there non-responsive. So I'm here for that also. And
That's
y'all
terrible.
just continue to pray for our family, and I continue to bring joy into this sad world.
Yes, ma'am.
Dang, well,
Yes,
our
ma'am.
condolences. That story is more prevalent than not in St. Louis, Missouri. I mean, I know it's happening all over the world, but it just seemed like it's happening more often here in St. Louis. So I'm gonna ask my listeners to send prayers your family way, and I'm also be praying for y'all too. That got to be hard for all parties involved. And for you to have to go on stage as a true professional and still make people laugh when you know what you feeling in your heart don't match
Right.
what you
Right.
doing.
But those sister, I always, regardless of something going on or not going on, I always take out me a minute or two and say me a prayer. And then once I say a prayer, I truly believe that God heard me and that he's with me. And then I go out there and do what I came to do. I don't let whatever I'm going through, affect what I came to do.
Okay.
Yes, that's
Well,
what's
thank
up.
you. Thank God for that. Praises due for that. That's the sign of a true professional, though. I was just saying that about, this guy want me to manage him, but something happened in his family today, and he said he couldn't be here, but this was an opportunity for him. And like I told him, when you pick a career for yourself, you ain't gonna always feel like doing it. You're gonna be sick.
Exactly.
Your mama gonna be sick. Your stuff gonna happen, but you gotta push through, because if somebody booking you for something that's major, they just spend thousands and thousands of dollars.
Right.
They ain't gonna be trying to hear that.
That's right.
You're
Life.
right.
Yeah, life always lifing. So that's the sign of a true professional. So thank you for coming out with the laughs and the jokes, and Miss Woody.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, what you got going on here, ma'am? What is going on? What is going on?
Well, with everything that Miss Arkansas said and everything that I was saying earlier about everything that I'm doing for the In Homeless Mission, I don't only focus on that. I focus on partnerships for change, and part of my partnership for change is connecting with people who are doing things in the community other than just things related to the homeless problem. Just like what she was saying, I was actually going to talk to Ms. Arkansas about one of the nonprofit organizations that just partnered for change with me. Her grandbaby was a victim of gun violence by his own baby brother. So these were little kids. So she started her nonprofit. And matter of fact, she was at our skating event. She'll be at the event Saturday. She gives out gun locks. So her organization kind of like centered around that. And then we have We Shine Foundation. She does things in the community for the youth. She's focused on the I think it's, I don't want to jack up the name of her events, but I know it's Sons in Suits, and then mothers and some kind of mothers and daughters event. We was actually on Fox 2 News talking about the events. And I've been trying to reach out and get as much exposure out here for the events that I'm doing, and that they are partnerships for change. These are events for fundraising.
Okay.
So whatever you have, if you are interested in the Partner for Change, contact me. We just starting to build a partnership with Better Family Life, and they're looking out to connect with people in the community that are doing things on my level, and that are interested in possibly doing partnership with them. They do a meeting called Community Resource. So, check out Better Family Life. They doing some amazing things in the community. And
I got a question for you.
Yes, ma'am.
Because I've known you for quite some while, And how do you get the steam behind you to keep going when doors, because you've been pushing these events, you've been pushing this, pushing that. You've been out here for a while, with the homeless mission, and I know your story, and it amazes me how you keep the steam to keep pushing when the doors keep getting slammed, or, you might get one door open, then you get 3 doors closed. For people who out here with these non-for-profits or these LLCs that's trying to make a change in a difference in the community, how do you keep the will to keep moving forward when at a point where sometimes maybe people don't take you or your mission as serious as you do?
Well, over the years, I've connected and been around some very successful people who've been at my level and learned from them. The button that I have on right now of Dick Gregory.
Okay.
This was one of my
rest
mentors.
Rest in peace, Dick Gregory. What an amazing person.
Yes.
Whoa.
And I learned a lot from his brother, Dr. Ron Gregory. He's one of my mentors, so I hang out a lot with Ron. And you just never know when that breakthrough going to come through, and you can't say I'm tired, I give up. As soon as you begin to get tired and think that I'm done, it's never going to work, or you listen to people telling you it's not going to work, you might as well not have started.
Right.
So I look at the growth, I look at the next opportunity, and I look at how what I'm doing is helping somebody else besides myself. I've done events that didn't make a dime, and somebody else that I brought in made more money than I did. So I said, hey, that was successful.
Yeah, it can't be about the money.
It cannot.
Lose
it cannot.
In the beginning, especially like with comedy, with anything, if you got a little song in your heart, you got to follow that, because, the money ain't always going to be there.
Yeah, because one thing for sure, I could walk away from my dream and go and make a lot of money because of all the experience that I have, all of the things that I've learned along the way. I can just stop and say, hey, I want to be the best T-shirt designer, right? Like, I've designed this, I want to just focus on my button business, or, hey, I can go back and do one of the professional jobs that I'm retired from, so I can make some good money. But then I have to leave my passion, my dream, and then I'll probably be unhappy.
Right.
And just a pissed off, mad, bitter bitch. So,
True.
I'm just saying. But I'll just wrap it up with that.
Yeah, don't be a bitter bitch.
Right.
We got enough of them floating around.
Right.
Shit. Bitter ass bitches. Get y'all shit together. Get some dick. Do something. Miss Arkansas. I said it. I'ma say it, Miss Arkansas. Come on now. How have you been? Like, what? I can't even begin to start on what you been doing. Maybe I'll just ask this. Since you've been on the road, what's your best maybe comedic experience? I know you had 1,000 of them, but enlighten us with the one that was maybe the best one to you, the most not profound. It meant the most to you.
Yeah, right.
About 5 months ago, I actually did comedy on Southwest Airlines above the clouds.
Really?
Wow. Yeah, I remember
It
you.
5 minutes of clean comedy, and everybody on the plane, the little kids, the elders, everybody had their phone out videoing me. When the plane finally came to a land, and I was standing outside of the baggage claim waiting for my ride to come. All those people were coming out that door, and they was, "Oh my God, you were so amazing! Oh my Lord, can I get a picture with you? How can I follow you?" And that kind of blew my mind. And I tell people, if you don't know God, God will blow your mind.
That's right.
Yeah, he will.
That's right.
And that's
uh,
one thing you always been an advocate of, though. You always put God first in your comedy, even when back in the day when you was doing a little bit of cursing or whatever. I'm gonna be there Saturday. I haven't seen you in a while because, like you said, when you left Vegas, you went home. So when you went
Girl,
home,
I'm going home. They said, "Why you leave Vegas to go back to Arkansas?" I said, "I'd rather go home than to become homeless."
Right.
It, I already know I wouldn't have been homeless because my kids grown and gone, and I can lay down at any man's house.
right? Okay. I know I can feel that, baby. Yes, you can, and yes, I can. But ain't nothing like your own, though.
Right.
Ain't nothing like coming back home.
So how has it been since you been back home?
Being with my family, my children, grandchildren, and can see everybody, and being like just a phone call away, that mean a lot instead of being 1,000 miles away and trying to figure out, oh God, how I'm gonna get there? This is happening, that's happening. It just feels different. It feels good to be back home.
Okay.
Long
Well, I was sitting here thinking about some crazy road trips. Some of the ones we took in the cab when I drove the cab.
Oh Lord, I forgot you drove a cab. Girl,
Look,
you
not only
did
did I
everything.
drive the cab, not only did I drive the cab.
You sure you ain't of Jamaican descent?
Yeah, right.
Shit. You done did it all for real.
Look, it was quite a few comedians that I took on road trips from here to Kansas City, here to Chicago. It was where we went down. We had some. Look, we need to do a podcast in the car road trip.
Okay, so tell us about one of the road trips.
Oh, yeah, Miss Woody. You get on the TV where they do the cab asking questions and stuff like that. I feel like they stole your idea.
Yeah.
We're the first one to do that. And we was in Kansas City. We was somewhere everywhere.
Oh boy, we had some funny road trips in the cab. And for a while, I used to pick up the comedians coming in town for when they had Laughs on the Landing, and when they ended up on Washington, it was what was it? It turned to something else, Laugh something else. But I used to pick up the comedians for D. Lee when he had his club. So I got a chance to connect with quite a few comedians across the country, even though I wasn't really partaking in chasing the stage.
Yeah,
I was learning. I was in the background learning for the big, event that I've been working on for all these years,
which is
the Show Me Funny comedy competition.
Then you do one already?
I did the one in 2010, and that's what gave me my first learning experience to plan it out. Stumble, fall, learn the ins and outs, the ups and the downs. And that's what gave me the heart to really do what I'm doing right now. Connecting with consultants and entertainment attorneys and things of that nature. And then along the way, I worked on my story because I learned from other consultants, your story sells. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
it's only one you.
Yeah, I worked on getting that documentary done. That took me about 7 years. Wrote my stage play, and then I've been working on the comedy movie version of my story, which I would love to include as many of my connections in comedy that I possibly can, because it's something that hasn't been done before. You got to keep it unique. You got to keep it interesting. For those who do know me or don't know me. You can check out my documentary, The Day I Almost Went Postal, right? The story might be funny, the title might be funny, but the story is not. And the pain that came from what happened to me at the Postal Service is what really, 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 really drove me, because I became homeless. I became depressed. I'm a 4-time suicide survivor. So I know.
Yeah, you definitely had a purpose if you tried 4 times and did
Tried
not
to take
succeed.
4 times.
Yeah.
And that last time, it was like, that was when God was really talking to me. Like, this not working. I got something for you to do.
Right.
And me being in and out of homelessness, me trying to fight to get back where I was financially, and it just wasn't working. And I had to stop thinking about the money.
Right.
You know, stop thinking about the money and do what I was told to do. The mission. Right. What I was missioned to do.
Right.
So that drive, it gave me the passion to, start the End Homeless Mission movement and start things to connect with it. And then Juneteenth fell in my lap.
Yeah.
Trying to pull off the comedy festival on a specific date. And then it came about Juneteenth. So that's how I started the Show Me Juneteenth events.
Yeah. Right. Okay, I got a question for both of you ladies. Mm-hmm. Can you see us now? Can you see us now?
You can see us now.
Okay, I got a question for both of you ladies, because I know, Miss Arkansas, I know the basis of what you love to do is comedy. But in the comedy game, it's a lot of people that think it's only one avenue in comedy, which is the stage. That you're going to stand up and be, recognized for your amazing talent. And if you're not doing that, then you're not a comedian or whatever. And I always tell people it's a million lanes in comedy. Do you travel any other lane other than your magnificent stand-up? Girl, your comedy is something else.
On Tuesday.
You a stripper on Tuesday. I can believe you, because, baby, you got the body for it. Shit. And always have, baby.
Like I say, I did a stage play back in 2013 in Los Angeles. And I always said, God, I want to do another stage play. And one of the ladies in the church I joined, she been doing them, putting them together. And now she had me in one, and she say after this one, she got another one. Mm-hmm. And she, like, if you're available, I said, oh, honey, I'm going to be available. I said, you ain't getting rid of me like that, So I believe that's my other lane that God going to be sending me down to do, like, stage plays, long as he being glorified in it. Okay. I get my cursing on, but at the same time, every day I wake up, I ask God to help me be what he wants me to be. Mm-hmm. So... I ain't where I need to be, but I ain't what I used to be.
Okay, that's where I'm at. Because I struggle with letting what people, the misunderstood that people know and comfortable with, and the misunderstood that I've grown to be. Like, it's like, you ain't gonna talk about no dicks today. I'm like, girl, I just put together some amazing shit. All you want to hear about is some dicks?
Right.
Dicks gonna always be around. Oh my God, right. Plus I can't talk about what I ain't getting. I can't talk about it.
Before you go over to Miss Woody, when I feel led, I have to share it, because I already know TMZ and all the rest of them gonna try to tell it. Mm-hmm. But I want to be able to say I told my own story.
True.
30 years ago, I ended up doing some time in prison. A life was taken. But like I told the parole board, the governor, and everybody that I done spoke with, it was some more shooting going on. I don't know if it was my bullet or someone else's bullet that took that young lady's life. But I did have the decency to ask her mom and her children to forgive me if it did, And they said they forgave me. And instead of getting out of prison, being one of the worst criminals, I feel I got out and became one of the best comedians. Mm-hmm. And then it's been over 30 years since I had coke, like 20 years, no marijuana, 6 years, no alcohol. I used to shoplift for a living to take care of my children, not out of people's home, but I felt like them stores was mine. But it's been over 20 years since I put my hand on anything that doesn't belong to me. And I felt like God was just cleaning me up before allowing the door to open that he getting ready to open for me.
Okay, well, okay, give it up for changing your life, baby. I never knew those things. I know you used to speak your mind, baby, but I never knew all that. And that's an amazing testimony, though, because we all got, I always say you should never be feel crazy to tell your story because it's your story, and at the end of the day, only God could judge you, and there are no perfect people. So if you judge me, I really don't give a damn about what you think, because that's crazy. That's crazy. Because I was finna ask you something, and it just skipped my mind. That's crazy. It just skipped my mind. I was about to ask you something about. Oh yeah, I know. How the hell do you keep your accent? You done been everywhere and ain't nothing stuck, but you still sound like you from Arkansas.
It's all right.
You know, you ain't never gravitated toward, you'll be around a certain demographic. Like when I went to New York, came back, I felt myself saying, yo, Shorty, what's up? You know what I'm saying? It's like, how do you keep your accent and you travel so much?
Child, because I guess ain't nothing fake about me but these nails. You heard me? So,
okay.
I know that's right.
Yeah, that's you. And even when I tried, I still sound like I was from St. Louis. Them R's ain't never going nowhere.
Exactly.
They ain't never going nowhere. So what do you plan on bringing Saturday at this particular event that you are the headliner of on Saturday?
Yes, I'm excited and can't wait. You know, they talking about Miss Arkansas, what you gonna bring? I told them I don't even know what wig I'm gonna wear.
You bringing any different props or any different things, or you ain't gonna let me know though, are you?
Comedy is pretty much like a CD or whatever. If you put it on replay, it ain't nothing gonna change.
Right.
By me having followers and fans or whatever you want to call them, I try to throw at least one or two new jokes in for those that do follow me. But I also would tell the ones that I've been telling for years, because there's always someone that ain't never heard me.
So how do you constantly write? Do you got books and books of writings, or?
I ain't got time for this shit.
Okay, because people like, I'm gonna write, and I just, so much stuff happen on a daily basis. How do you constantly repeat or regurgitate the same stuff over and over and over and over and over and over? Like some comedians say, that's what you're supposed to do. But I'm like, how?
Like I say, a lot of time it'll be the same stuff, but it won't come out as the same. It might not be in the same order I told the other night or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But I do know it'll be some of the same ones. And then after doing this for 30 years, because my mom used to always say, God's timing ain't your timing. And I'm glad she raised me like that, because I would have been already rich, famous, and broke and probably dead.
Okay.
But I could truly say I ain't sold my soul, my goal, or my whole.
Okay, because it's still right there, baby.
Exactly.
It's like you represent St. Louis to the fullest with that gangster. Woody got the gangster too.
In my life now, I can look at something and make a joke out of it. But one thing about it, I'm not that kind of comedian. Got to pick somebody out the audience to try to talk about and get a laugh. If I say something about you, you can laugh with everybody. I feel people come to enjoy the show, not be the show.
Yeah, I always felt like I don't want to make fun of other people that pay my bills. Yeah, like you pay my bills. Without you being here, I wouldn't even be invited here. So me making fun out of you is really kind of bullying and mean. But to each his own. Some people come to the show for that, to get bullied, but it ain't my thing either. Right. So how do you not get tired of comedy? I asked Damon Williams the same question. I said, do you ever get tired of people thinking that you need to be funny all the time? Because people don't understand that comedians are just regular people. It's like I'm supposed to be funny all the time.
I done got to that point in my life now, because anytime you're over 50, you have a different outlook on life. So I done got to that point in my life now. They know when I'm joking and when I ain't joking.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
But I keep that smile going, because like I say, you never know what someone is going through. And a lot of times to see you smile or someone else smile, that lets you know in so many ways that whatever I'm going through gonna be all right.
Right. It's okay.
Yeah.
Right.
And then for me, people will say, wow, you a comedian? You so serious. Let me hear a joke. And then when I tell them, some of my jokes, I say, well, you have to visualize my jokes, because I mainly use props in my comedy. And then they, get a good laugh. Like, wow, why you don't be more upbeat,
animated and stuff.
Yeah. I say, well, I'm more on the serious side And when I hit that stage, it's just a whole nother world, a whole nother thing for me. It's just that I love comedy, and I more love it in a way to help other people with it.
Okay.
And I really get so much joy from seeing my fellow comedians getting out there grinding.
Okay.
Because it was never really meant for me to chase the stage to be a celebrity comedian. And we all know from the beginning, from when we got started, whatever got you into it. It was Cedric the Entertainer who actually got me to hit the stage because we went to college together.
That's
me,
crazy.
Cedric, Eric Rome, Guy Torrey, we all went to SEMO. And I always tell, the people about how I got started. But I fell in love with comedy by watching Flip Wilson, Carol Burnett's show.
I watch that stuff now. Yeah. That's great because I'm so tired of the oversaturation of comedy and the same stuff that I revert back to the old stuff. Yeah, because that stuff it was a different time. The rules was different.
Right.
You could really speak your mind. It was authentic and it was beautiful. And now it's just like, you got to not offend the LGBT, ABC, the XYZ crew, and they can do everything. They don't even know what they want to be, but then they tell you what you can't say, and it's like, shit, then you can't say this, you can't say that. Yeah, it's like, Lord Jesus, I just want to be me.
One thing about comedy is it's just so much creativity. You can just
want
run
it to
with
be.
it. And with my writing abilities, and from me doing the documentary, writing a stage play, and the way that I've been writing the movie, by the way, it's called Certified Crazy. So Certified Crazy can...
Are you now? Just joking.
Well, I am. I mean, I might as well say and that's what really helped me come up with the title from the documentary and what I went through fighting the post office and what happened to me there. A supervisor stuck me in eye with an E-pen. Right.
They say that post office is
off
the
chain.
My mama, she retired from the post office for, I think she was there like 40 years, and baby, she crazy as hell.
It's one thing.
My mama little touch. It take a special type of person to work at the post office. Like, everybody knows that.
And that was my original route I was going, because I was on a mission to raise awareness about bullying in the workplace. Yeah. And that's what happened to me. But it just stirred me right into the direction that I needed to go in, because I ended up homeless, depressed, and all of that. I started more raising awareness for homelessness and the mental illness. Okay. But Certified Crazy, my stories, I started writing movie scripts on my life stories. And I have a website, CertifiedCrazy.com,
so
certified-crazy.com.
You was going through and you put it on paper, which most people need to do.
Yeah. Profit from our pain. That's what we have to do.
That's what arts and entertainment is, period.
Or whatever. Yeah.
So who you got on the show? Because it sounds like, first of all, who is on this particular show? Is everybody how is the show set up? Thank you. Okay, we got Don Clare, which is the first person to ever put me on stage. People don't know that.
Yeah.
He was the very first person to put a mic in my hand. It was crazy. He was like, "You sure you ain't been doing this before that?"
Yeah.
I can remember that like yesterday up at Legacy, which I'm actually banned from at this point. Right now. They banned me from Legacy because Bill the Chicken Lady got into it. Jesus Christ. So, I
did a lot of shows with Don.
Big D. I don't think I never heard of Big D.
That's Dwayne. He actually is from New York, and he's been wanting to get back on stage after not being on stage for quite some time. He's going to be doing some clean comedy, and we have some other locals here. You all remember CC? She's back in St. Louis, so she'll be there. And then
I don't remember CC. I'm excited about coming out, because I need some clean comedy mentors, because my mouth is just, ain't nothing to change.
Been on both of them shows.
You on both of the shows?
Yeah, be on both of the shows. It's room, and I had some people that said they was gonna come through and show some love.
Yeah, and, she said she want to be on both of the shows.
Yeah,
listen,
be on both of the shows. It's open opportunity, and we hope to get more people to come out and support, because it is a fundraiser. And if
Right.
anybody is interested in getting an advance ticket, they can contact me, text me at 314-243-6034.
Okay. And it look
can-
like you giving away some stuff, baby. Do that say a PS5?
Yeah, that's going to be on the 25th. The 25th, we're doing I'm doing raffles throughout the month of June and into July. So as the prizes come in, but we will have some bigger prizes on the 25th. But these raffles is going through the month of June and through the month of July, every weekend of June and July. It's just on the 24th and 25th I'll be doing a raffle on that Saturday night, and then at the Better Family Life event.
Okay, the Better Family Life event is the 25th on
Is
a
the
Sunday.
25th, yes.
The comedy show is on a Saturday.
This Saturday, the two comedy shows is this Saturday from 7 to 9, and then from 9:30 to 11:30. So we have doing the clean comedy first show for those who want to hear some clean comedy, and then we having the more adult language show the second show. And then the comedy skate party is the one that you're hosting,
Yeah, I'm hosting
on the
that one.
24th.
Yeah, that was fun. And shout out to Frank L. That was hilarious. He made it easy, because Frank L was out there on the skates about to have a heart attack, baby. I was like, if you don't get off the skates, but we have to call the ambulance, okay?
Yeah. We've been reaching out to some other groups to help put the word out, reached out to Skills on Wheels. Hopefully we can, get their skate crew to come out and support. But like I said, this was the first year of trying these multiple events, and everything has the ability to grow. And you have to keep at it in order for it to grow. Because this is my third annual Juneteenth. The past 2 years I was at Harris Stowe on their soccer field. So I got the invite to partner with Better Family Life, and that's where we're going to be doing the final event for June.
Okay, but before I wrap up and before I let you ladies give y'all social media or whatnot, I just want to take a moment to give both of you ladies your flowers, because y'all been doing it for a minute. I've been doing it for a minute, but right now this ain't about me. This is about y'all, And I just want to say that I feel like veteran comedians that's been in the game lately haven't been getting their flowers, haven't been getting the respect they deserve from the younger community of comedians. It's like, I don't know. But I, myself personally, want to say I love you ladies. Thank you ladies for the contribution that you give as far as black women comedians. I mean, it's amazing. I've seen you, Miss Arkansas, blossom into a beautiful little rose petal, little flower, and you just all over the place just making people laugh. Giving the gift of comedy is an amazing thing to do. People don't understand what comedians really provide, And to Woody, I just want to tell you thank you for never giving up on your dream. To watch you is inspiring, because I've heard the people say things. I've heard and it's just crazy. People just don't understand the respect that you deserve for never giving up. You never gave up. Yeah. I never watched you give up. Yep. Never, ever. Okay.
I've stood on the street corners. I've been at stores, at beauty supply houses. I've been everywhere promoting my mission, and I just refuse to give up, because I know at some point there's going to be at least one of these projects that's going to blow up, and then that one project is going to fund everything else.
And it is, because once you never give up, baby, it can't do nothing but come your way. It can't do nothing but come your way. So thank you, ladies, for never giving up and bringing the gift of comedy, whether it be through others and your organizations, because those are very much needed, and as well as standing up, taking that abuse, baby, as a comedian, because people don't understand. It's a little bit of abuse that come with that, but when you get that laugh, it makes it all go away.
Yes, ma'am.
It makes it all go away. So, Miss Arkansas, we gonna see you Saturday, but while we got you, can you leave the people with your info, your social media info, so they can know where to find you at and come and see all the funny stuff that you do, like playing in the grass with the kids?
Well, first of all, I want to say this. Even though it's an adult show, the second show, me personally, I don't do no whole lot of unnecessary cussing. I'm not Monique. I'm unique.
Okay, the unique.
Come on now. And with that said, follow me over on Instagram, Miss Arkansas Comedy, and help me get the numbers up over there, because I got my other one hacked Didn't nobody hack it. And doing any bookings with a budget. Hey, you can Google me, Bing me. Like I say, pay me. Hey,
you say just
whatever. If you Google me, you gonna see 6 white women, Michael Jackson.
not 6 white women and Michael Jackson.
6 white women, Michael Jackson, and me.
Right.
So you know which one is her. You know which one is her. And what?
This Saturday, yes,
you will definitely see me, and we gonna definitely get the word out because you know we got some more. I got some more stuff going on. And I would definitely push this flyer and these tickets. It's for a great cause.
Yes, ma'am.
Miss Woody, lead the people with your information. What you want them to know about you? And
find me at.
We got 3 minutes.
Look, Marshall Woodland, motivational comedian Miss Woody. You can hashtag Stand Up for Change, hashtag End Homeless Mission, End Homeless Mission Movement. Show Me Juneteenth, STL. I'm falling under all of that. Partner for Change. I've been pushing those hashtags, and they will connect you to any of my social media pages, whether it's Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. I do a lot of connections on LinkedIn, Instagram, of course, motivational comedian Miss Woody. And hey, my phone number is a public number. Has been for many, many years. 314-243-6034. I welcome the calls.
Baby, you for real with
yes,
it? Baby,
and
I got
definitely come
a
out.
Google phone number because baby, the weirdos be like, yeah, I want you to do a show, but yeah, where your man at?
Right?
Like,
oh yeah,
my
I
God,
get it all. I
please.
talk too much business. They run away.
Yeah, because you will talk a motherfucker away. They'll be like, wait a minute, I was trying to talk sexy, and you talking about
I talk
donate
away.
to the cause, baby.
Yes, that's right. But definitely try to come out this Saturday night. Start first show 7:00. That's 7255 St. Charles Rock Road, the Real World Banquet Hall. That's this Saturday. Come on out. And if you are a nonprofit that's looking to partner for change, definitely contact me because I am willing to donate tickets to you guys to raise funds for your cause. I've been doing that for a while now. So it's not all about what we can do as individuals. It's about what we can do together. We're powerful.
I got something I'm working on right now, and I just started a non-for-profit. So I got something I'm working on right now.
Okay.
Just left the meeting. Just left it to get here. That's why I was
and
like,
that's what the purpose
so I'm
of this
definitely
is.
going to talk to you about it. So
yes.
Miss Arkansas, thank you for tuning in to Miss Me After Dark. I love you, Ma. I'm definitely going to see you Saturday. I haven't seen you in a while, so we're going to have to catch up. Yes. And Miss Woody, thank you for stopping in. Thank you for the opportunity for the skate party. I've never done a skate party before, so I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Bring some ideas.
Yeah.
You know, we have a lot of well-known comedians that roller skate, and that's the goal, to get it to that point where we have more of the comedians coming out and people wanting to roll with the comedians and laugh, you know, all for a good time and cause.
Okay, well, I guess we're going to wrap it up then. I'm Yolanda Misunderstood Brown. You can find me on all social media platforms as Yolanda Brown or Yolanda Misunderstood Brown. Facebook, Instagram, Pornhub. I'm on all of them. I'm on all of them, baby. I need all of it. So I love y'all. Like I said before, oh my God. Do whatever makes you happy in life. Don't let others dictate what. Get out of here. Don't let others dictate what you do with your life. It's your life at the end of the day, and when it's over, it's over. No regrets. We ain't living in those. So I'm Misunderstood. That's Miss Woody, Miss Arkansas, and hopefully we gonna see y'all Saturday. And Miss